Hey y'all, I'm getting ready to dye this seat black. That's what the customer wanted. But I thought this seat was so pretty as brown. I personally would have kept it this way, but that's not the way this seat came. And so I want to give the customer exactly what he asked for. So what I'm going to do, this is only going to help when you put the black on. This is only going to, this brown underneath. Whenever I do black, I always do brown underneath. So this is only going to help darken it up for the customer. Now here, what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to use my spray gun and I'm going to pour black dye in here and spray it on there and just let it soak in. I don't remember the last time I actually used a dauber to dye any of my seats or anything. It's always been air because it uses, first, less dye, and two, does a better coverage than with the dauber. So if any of y'all out there want to dye something, get you a little $35 air thing at one of the Northern Hydraulic places or Harbor Freight, and go at it. Just practice at it. That's how you get good. Thank you. Now I'm about to dye. I've got the black dye in my gun, and I'm fixing to dye that seat. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the vent on. You always want fresh air. This stuff will kill you if you don't. So it's a downdraft. It sucks all the fumes down and out and away. That way we can breathe in here without a breath mask. What we're doing now is I've already dyed it, and now what I'm doing is I am polishing it out to check for the color saturation to make sure it's in there real good. Sometimes you have light spots, sometimes dark spots, depending on if you're using brown or completely black. And so what we do is we just do that, and yes, you get dye on my hands, or I get dye on my hands. It don't bother me. And a lot of times I like the dye to set for 24 hours before I ever get ready to ship it out, because I like to make sure there's no surprises and color changes. A lot of times different cow hides and different leathers will take dye differently, and you never really know exactly what color you're going to get from cow to cow. So if you ever have anything made, unless you're using paint, if you're using dye, it's going to be a different color than the next piece of leather. It'll always be close, but it won't be exact. Actually looking pretty good. I need a little bit more right along here. I hope y'all can see that on the video. I need a little bit more there, but I think everything else is looking just drop dead gorgeous. Got a little dot right there, which I can take care of, but we're on the right track here.